How's it going, everybody? We are live for our 4-case Topps NFL PYP. We're going to start by getting all the cases ripped open, and then I'm going to strategically go about ripping this bad boy. We're getting open our hobby case first of Topps Chrome. Grab the finest case. Topps Chrome's going back here. Here's our finest hobby. Alright, we got all the Topps Chrome stacked up. Alright. We got all those ripped open. I'm gonna get our stands ready because we're gonna be using these bad boys. And I need a box. All right, so this is how I thought about this. We are gonna go with Finest Hobby. Probably do the Finest Delight, Topps Chrome Delight, and end with Topps Chrome Hobby. For the reasoning of, I'm hoping by the time we get to the Chrome Hobby, we might have Michael's help. Because Topps Chrome Hobby will take the longest. All right, we're locked and loaded. Let's go, guys. Good luck, everybody. Thank you guys for the fill. See how long it actually does take this break. I mean, the 3 cases will go pretty quick. Once we get through Hobby will take probably like 15-20 minutes of Finest. And then those Delight cases will take 10 minutes combined. All right, good luck, guys. We have an auto of Johnny Wilson for the Eagles, or from the Eagles. Todd Heap to 200. A Steven Davis to 150. Oh, we got our mystery right away. Wayne Chrebet to 250. Earl Campbell to 125. And an Arian Foster on the base auto. Chris Braswell to 200. Man, this does not want to peel off for me. There we go. I should say we should show the back. Yeah, it's one of those guys. It is Jacob Cowing for the Niners on the Topps Finest mystery insert. Those are cool cards. Not the best of hit there to start, but I guess we'll take it. One box in and we've had 0 comments yet. Where's George? Box number 2. Hi, David. How's it going, man? All right, box number 2, let's go. We got Johnny Wilson. Did we already hit him? Yeah, second Johnny Wilson off the board. Chop Robinson to 250. Gold, Terry and Arnold to 25. Bo Nix, X-Fractor. Dan Pastorini to 99. No worries, man. I know this one took a little while to fill, but we got her to go. Terrell Owens to 200. And how about and Bombardier C.J. Stroud? Yeah, I thought this would go a little bit quicker than it did. Johnny Wilson to 250. Apparently it was not as popular as I was hoping it was going to be. Oh, Bo Jackson, 4 of 50 on the Finest Greats auto for Tigner. There you go, Tigner. Good start. Dan Pastorini to 150. Box number 3. All right, box 3. Come on, we need a quarterback. Brett Favre to 325. Caleb Williams on the base auto. George is on the board. George, who do you have? Isn't it Caleb and Drake? And a Troy Smith, 8 of 25 black auto. Emmitt Smith gold to 50. All right, George, that's 1. You said you needed 4. Caleb Williams on the Field Generals refractor. Bo Nix base. Andre Reed to 150. Bo Nix base. Yeah, that's funny. I said we need a quarterback. And it even worked out even funnier. I said that, and the first numbered card was Brett Favre. Box number 4 of Finest Hobby. Oops. We got a Prodigies auto, Brock Bowers. For the Bowers spot, Joe Theismann to 125. And we got a Roger Craig to 200. Purple Troy Aikman to 150. And I thought there was going to be an auto there. We got a purple Bo Nix to 125. That's nice. That's a nice hit. Jaden Daniels and Caleb base. And a Craig Morton base auto. Xavier Worthy to 325. Little McConkey mojo. I don't know, lad. I'll try my best for you, lad. I'm glad we got this break in tonight. I'm not here tomorrow, and I certainly don't want to come in tomorrow. All right, here we go. Good luck, guys. We got a blue auto, Cameron Kinchens to 99. And a Joe Alt to 325. Jaden Daniels base. Blue Jalen Polk to 49. Caleb Williams base. Monster's on the way, Chris says. Come on, let's find a monster. Troy Aikman to 150. Daniels. Roger Craig to 250. Caleb base. And Mark Chmura. There's the monster Chris was talking about. Lot 2 to 99. All right, next one's up. A human. Yeah, I'm on. Yeah, for sure. You called that one right. I feel like this Finest Hobby case literally has to have at least one more big hit. Caleb base auto and a gold Bo Jackson and an insert Bowers auto. I feel like there's got to be something else. Ray Davis on the base auto. Billy Sims to 200. Bo Jackson to 99. Bo Nix. Will Shipley to 250. Caleb Williams X-Fractor. Bo Nix base. Blue Blake Corum number to 99. Drake May. And we have a Irving Fryer auto. Ooh, that was a bad box. Ray Davis and Irving Fryer autos. Not what we want to see out of that. All right, box number 7 of Hobby Finest. Roman Wilson on the auto for the Steelers. The Donnie Mitchell to 250. Lenny Moore to 325. Bo Nix. Dallas Turner to 150. No clue, AJ. No clue. Jim Everett to 99. Jim Everett gold auto to 50. Yuck. Joe Montana to 200. All right, last box of Finest Hobby. Bo Nix. Spencer Rattler on the base auto. Phil Sims to 99. Chris Long to 250. Brock Bowers on the X-Fractor. Jermaine Burton to 325. Drake May. Warren Moon to 250. Drake May Field Generals. Malik Neighbors to 200. LeGarrette Blunt on the blue auto to 99. And a Frank Gore Jr. to 15. And that is it for our hobby case. Less than stellar. We really needed some quarterback color ink on that. Caleb base autos okay. The Bo Jackson and Brock Bowers are nice, but yeah, we needed one more nice one. We needed one more nice one out of that case, and it didn't come. All right, time for some delight. Brett Favre, Trey Benson to 200, Kurt Warner to 250, Bucky Irving on the auto, Bryce Young on the Prodigies to 99, Jason Elam 10 out of 10. Oh yeah, there's 3 autos per box. Emmitt Smith to 125, Adonai Mitchell to 150, Zach Thomas to 25, and a Dallas Clark to 20. A lot of low-numbered stuff in that box. Box number 2. Craig Morton to 250, Warren Moon to 250, Roman Wilson on the auto, Xavier Worthy to 99, that's nice for the Chiefs, Antonio Freeman auto to 99 for the Packers, Brett Favre to 75, Bombardiers, Caleb Williams, there you go, George. Ricky Williams to 20, and an Xavier Leggett to 99. A couple of Caleb's for you. Box number 3. Arian Foster, Kelvin Hill to 25, Randy Moss to 200, Malachi Corley. Randy Moss on the auto to 25. That's sick. For the Moss spot, I think that's my boy Lee Wolfgram, I think's taking that one down. Nice hit there. Billy Sims to 99. Ricky Williams gold. Dynamos to 50. Ooh, another negative or another mystery. Pratt to 99 and Keon Coleman gold to 50. Phone keeps blowing up. Yeah, that was Lee. Nice hit there, Lee. That's got to cover what you spent. I think you got a Moss for cheap. All right. So we can look at the back again. Oh, we got a Jim McMahon, what, Jim Kelly, and maybe, Doug Flutie. We got a Doug Flutie gold, 8 out of 10. Wow, there we go. Low number Flutester. Box 4. Larry Johnson. We got a Steve Young, 11 of 20. Dallas Turner to 325. Braylon Trice from the Falcons. Spencer Rattler, gold to 50. Chad Johnson, gold to 50. Bo Nix to 125. Earl Campbell to 150. And a Jacob Cowing to 10. And a Arian Foster, gold to 50. All right, we got 4 left out of the Delight Finest. Edrin James, Trey Benson to 150, Jim Kelly to 150, and a Caleb Williams on the Prodigies auto. George, that's 2. That's 2 plus a case hit. George told me ahead of time he needed 4 autos of Caleb and or Drake. He's up to 2. Troy Smith on the base auto, and we got a red auto Jacob Cowing on the color match to 5. That's sick for the Cowing spot. Bucky to 75, Corum to 125, Polk to 20, and a Cowing to 99. That Cowing spot's doing really good. All right, 3 Delight boxes of Finest left, and then we'll move into our Chrome. All right, Archie Manning, Chuck Foreman to 75, Ray Lewis to 99, Dallas Turner on the base auto, Marshall Faulk gold auto to 50, Jermaine Burton to 99 auto, Bo Jackson to 99, Elway to 125, Warren Moon to 99, and Randy Moss to 50. I swear I spend more time top loading these boxes than I do actually like going through them, because these Delight boxes are so easy to break. All right, 2 delight to go. Her finest, at least. Yeah, that's what these delight boxes are for. They're great boxes. They're called Breaker Delight because they're delightful for breakers, because that's what they're meant for breaking. Larry Johnson to 250. Fred Taylor to 325. Malik Neighbors on the base auto. Doug Williams gold auto to 50. And an Xavier Leggett to 25. Nice low number Leggett. Peyton to 150. Peyton Manning to 99. Dwayne Bowe to 99. And Joe Alt to 15. We already did the finest hobby case, Nick. So this is case 2 that we're finishing up. So we'll just have chrome left after this box. Dan Marino, Dwayne Bowe to 99, Charlie Batch to 99, Jalen McMillan on the base auto to 25, Peanut Tillman on the auto, Michael Hall gold to 50, Will Levis, Caleb Williams to 99, Marshall Faulk to 25, and Roman Wilson to 99 to finish off finest. All right, move this stack over. Bring me on to some delight here. These, I think I'll just get the packs out because I'm starting to run out of room with all these top-loaded cards. All right, Joe Montana and Neil Smith. We got an orange auto, Thurman Thomas to 25. Adisa Isaac to 75. Terrion Arnold, Audric Estime. DeMarco Murray to 75. Leroy Kelly, 2 out of 2. Sean Alexander to 99. And a Tom Brady refractor. Neil Anderson, Mike Vrabel. Cooper DeJean on the green color match auto to 99. TJ Tampa, orange auto to 25. Kamani Vidal, Jalen Wright. Jalen Polk to 99. Eric Molds to 75. Gold, Patrick Willis to 50. Jaden Daniels to 99. And a Ben Coates. Daniels on a board with their first hit. Lots of cards to top load in this break. I'm gonna restock my supplies here. Give me a second. Whew. Getting toasty. Getting toasty. All right, box 3 of Delight Chrome. Staubach, Lawrence Taylor, Hines Ward, gold auto to 50. Josh Cribbs to 50. Carson and Walker. Doug Flutie to 15. Ricky Pearsall to 99. Randy Moss to 75. Keyshawn Johnson. Kuechly and a Jonathan Brooks on the Helix. Cameron Kinchins to 99. Antonio Freeman to 50. Wilson and Chop. Ty Law to 75. Orange Ron Jaworski to 25. Jerome Bettis to 99. And Jim McMahon. Antonio Gates, Don Mikowski. Tavondre Sweat to 199. Danny Amendola, orange auto to 25. What a box of autos there. Tyler Guyton, Olu Fashanu. Steve Young to 99. Archie Griffin to 50. And Dorsey Levens to 99. Absolutely gross box there. Tavondre Sweat and Danny Amendola. Puke, man. Imagine spending $400 on that box. All right, and then our last half of Delight. Jason Kelsey, Sterling Sharp. How about a Carter Bradley gold auto to 50 for Vegas? C.J. Stroud, orange auto to 25. Let's go. That's a banger. We'll take that. Bang, bang. It is on YouTube. We're streaming on YouTube and on Facebook, Edward. Will Reichard, Kalen Bullock. Jay Novacek, green to 99. Darrelle Revis to 75. Charles Woodson to 50. And Marshall Falk. Adrian. Oh! We got some sexiness coming here. Adrian Peterson, Michael Vick. Ooh, it is San Francisco on the Superfractor. Jacob Cowing, 1 of 1. The Cowing spot absolutely cooking in this break. And we have an Anthony Gold auto to 99. Cowing hit out of 5 auto in Finest, and now has a 101 Super on the board. What the heck? Jacob Cowing is absolutely cooking. Rattler, Caleb Williams on the Refractor. Dalton Hilliard to 75. Craig Morton to 99. Michael Pratt to 50. And a Paul Krause. Elam Hines Ward. Darius Robinson Gold to 50. Ben Sinot Orange Auto to 25. Edrin Cooper, Michael Hall. TJ Tampa Gold to 50. Malik Washington to 99. And Jonathan Ogden to 75. All right, 2 boxes of Delight left, and then we'll finish up with our Chrome hobby case. Torrey Holt, Terrell Davis. We got a Cole Bishop auto to 199. Santana Moss auto to 99. Frank Gore, Braden Fiske. Bo Jackson to 99. Troy Aikman to 75. And a Terrell Davis, 1 of 2. Dang, that's sick for the TD spot. And Kurt Warner. Oh, we got a thick boy. We got an RPA in here. Let's go. Come on. Big one. Give us a big one. Whitworth. Kevin Falk. We got a Frank Gore Jr. to 199. And a Keon Coleman orange RPA to 25. Nasty for the Bills. Or from the Bills. Jackson Powers Johnson, Michael Wiley. Dwight Stevenson to 50. Johnny Wilson to 99. And Jalen Polk, 2 of 2. Pretty good Delight case. Or at least a fun one. I shouldn't say. I guess I wouldn't say that great. The Daniels and the Stroud, best hits out of it. But that one, the 101 and the RPA were cool to see it come out as well. All right, let's start in on some hobby. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Chris Braswell to 75 for the Bucks. Brock Bowers yellow to 75. And oh, more red. Give us an auto. Give us an auto, please. Oh, 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 please. Please, baby. Let me see Drake May or Tom Brady here. Red New England Patriot. Tom Brady auto 2 of 5. Let's freaking go, baby. Oh, man. Oh, baby. Oh, let's go. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Woo, I'm a little lightheaded. 205 Brady. Brady was a filler. We filled all those small breaks to give away Tom Brady, and we just pulled a 205. Oh, wow, he's going front and center in front of Caleb there. I'm pretty sure, Tom, I want to say that was... I want to say that was Gish? New England, Tom Brady, Randall Gish with some filler mojo to win Tom. $1,000 Tom Brady paid off. Oh my Lord. And a Jalen Ford. Okay, we're back down to earth now. Oh, no, we're not. No, we're not, guys. Look at that. That's more freaking red in this box. It should not be an auto. All right. What do we got? Cleveland. Oh, my God. We go from the best to the worst. What are we hoping for? Josh Cribbs? Who else to the Browns? Myles Garrett? Michael Hall Jr. red 3 of 5. Wow. Brady to Hall. Oh, stop with that nonsense, Nick. Let's pull the real GOAT Aikman. And a Caleb. Bo Nix. Jaden Daniels. And a Deuce McAllister to 275. And a Drake May. What a way to start our hobby case, though. That Tom Brady filler literally sat for like 5 days, maybe a week, for it to fill too. And I think only 2 or 3 spots got bought outright, and none of those spots won, unfortunately, or won the Brady spot at least. All right, box 2 of our hobby case. Oh, gold right off the turn, Dan Marino auto. Probably means no Aikman now, Nick, now that we pulled the real GOAT, Dan Marino. Junior Colson on the blue auto to 150. Marvin Harrison refractor. Randall Cunningham on the negative. Dwight Stevenson to 399. Bo. And a Rod Smith on the camo. Malik Neighbors to 75. Roman Wilson to 199. And that's it for box 2 of Hobby. All right, we're on to box 3. My heart's finally stopped beating so fast. Just think, guys, that out of 5 Brady, I believe, would be like the 3rd best. Tied for the 3rd best Brady auto in Chrome. The 101 Super Auto, the 1 of 2, and the 2 of 2 autos. I'm sure they have those. And then the set of 5 autos. That's pretty crazy. That's literally a top, for sure top 10 card in the whole product. Tied for into the top 10 somehow. Because I'm sure you're putting like Daniels, Caleb, and Bo, you know, all their super autos. They're all their auto 2 autos in the top 10. That's crazy. Absolutely phenomenal hit. That probably pays for the entire break. We should have just opened all of our cases ourselves. And a Drake May on the rookie rush auto. There you go, Georgie. That's number 3. George said he needed 4 quarterback autos. He's got 3. Green Chris Jenkins at 250. Caleb Williams. Keyshawn Johnson to 25. A Stephen Davis to 399. Bob Lilly to 99. Caleb Williams. Leroy Kelly to 199. Jaden Daniels. Lee, who do you have? Oh, dang, Lee had Dan Marino. I have no idea who Lee had, so I couldn't tell him. Lee, that's on you to know who you got in these breaks, man. You can't expect me to know who every player, every person has on a shit player on that list. I don't memorize the list. Box number 4. 4 of Chrome Hobby. Devin Leary on the auto. Bo Nix base. And a DeMarco Murray on the camo. Adrian Peterson to 99. Negative Corley. And how about the let's go Xavier Worthy. Bang. We'll take that. Roger Staubach to 150. Bo Nix. Daniels base. Torrey Holt to 75. Oh, we got a redemption. Could be a quarterback. Chrome rookie auto variation orange wave. Damn, out of 25. Give us a big one. Give us that QB. Caleb Williams for George. There's number 4. George, I got you 4 quarterback hits. 3 of them. 3 of them Caleb Williams autos, and you even got that Bombardiers. George, you're cooking. You might be even now. All right, box number 5. Actually, I should move these base over. All right, here we go. Box number 5 of Hobby. Bo Nix. Jaden Daniels. Terry Bradshaw, blue to 150. Michael Vick, gold to 50. Sebastian Janikowski to $3.99. There we go. How about an Andrew Whitworth gold auto to 50? Terrell Davis to $1.99. Daniels. Ooh. Oh, let's go! All Pro autographs, Peyton Manning to 25. We're crushing it. And a Daniels. What a great break this has turned out to be. Yeah, it's definitely been a great case. Because we hit the what? The Tom, the Manning, the Caleb, and the Drake, in the Marino. And did we hit the super in this? The super Cowing as well? Well, that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 6 boxes. Oh, no, yeah, that'd be way too many boxes. We must hit one of those in Delight. We could be in line for some dud boxes out of this case, so be prepared, guys. I bet we have one more quarterback, one more good hit out of this case, because this case has been so good. All right, box number 6. William Perry to 275. Drew Pearson to 399. Jonathan Brooks to 99. Neighbors refractor. Ricky Pearsall on the auto. More camo coming up. That's our 3rd camo out of this case. Dan Marino. Jaden Daniels. And an Audric Estime on the gold auto from the Broncos. Whew. I'm getting hot. All right, box number 7 of Hobby. All right, here we go. Quinyon Mitchell, green to 99. Caleb Williams base. An Xavier Worthy refractor auto. Negative Darren Sproles. Justin Tuck to 75. Jerry Rice, number to 75. In a green color match auto to 99, Keyshawn Johnson. That's a nice hit. A Fred Taylor to 50. Bo Nix. That's it for that box. Five boxes to go. All right. How about a Lad McConkey? Jason was asking for a nice Lad. That's out of 150. We'll take that. Bo Nix refractor. Jim McMahon to 399. Green Joe Thomas to 99. Drake May to 199. There you go, George. Charles Tillman on the camo. We got orange coming up, it looks like. Maybe an auto. It is Joe Theismann at 25. All right, we got 4 hobby boxes left. I had to count. I'm definitely tiring down. These big breaks take a lot of energy, and especially when you're pulling some good cards and you get pretty excited for a lot of them. All right, let's see what we got cooking here in this one. Brock Bowers refractor. We got a pink Jonathan Brooks to 399. Almost there. Yes, we are almost to the finish line. D'Angelo Hall blue to 150. Purple, Fred Bolitkinov to 275. And a gold, Michael Wiley. Oh, we got red right behind it, out of 50. This should be an auto right behind it. Oh, I showed it. Oh, it's not an auto. Finesse, 4 out of 5, Chad Johnson. Another red. That's what, 2... It's like 4 reds in this break. Oh, redemption. Oh! Chrome all-etch rookie orange parallel Malik Neighbors redemption. Let's go. Neighbors spot coming in. I'm just going to put it up there. That one really doesn't matter because you're not going to be able to read it up on the stand anyway. But it does matter in the big picture. Three boxes to go. Oh, damn, nice that you're doing well with Chad, because I think he also had a gold, too, didn't he? He had something else I remember in the break. Drake May base. Jackson Powers Johnson on the negative. Bucky Irving gold to 50. John Elway to 75. We have a Bruce Smith auto. That's cool for the Bills, or from the Bills. And a Fuaga auto from the Saints. We have a blue Kurt Warner to 150. And a Javon Bullard to 75 Packers. Two hobby boxes to go. All right, here we go. Good luck, guys. Box 11 of hobby. Oh, hold on. Let me move my stuff. Move my other base. All right, here we go. Box 11. Daniels base. That's crazy. We have not pulled a single Jaden Daniels or Bo Nix auto in 4 cases. I say we gotta hit one of them autos in the last 2 boxes here. Blake Corum on the refractor auto. Bo Nix base. Will Levis to 250. Richard Sherman to 399. Bryce Young to 99. Steve Hutchinson to 99. Ooh, Troy Fontenot to 199. Steelers. Bowers refractor. All right, last box. All right, here we go. Last box, guys. Good luck. Let's see if we got another quarterback auto in us. Jackson Powers Johnson on the refractor auto. Not there. Give us the colored quarterback auto. Carter Bradley to 199. Charles Woodson in 99. Okay, coming up. Come on. Give us a good color auto here. One more to get excited about. Orange or gold, Jonah Ellis to 50. Michael Vick to 399. Marvin Harrison, yellow to 75. Ooh, maybe gold. Thurman Thomas, gold auto to 50. That's a cool one, but not a quarterback. And that's all she wrote. I'll get these top loaded, and we'll do a recap of all the autos and numbered stuff that I grabbed and top loaded. I'll have the sorting and shipping teams top load the good refractors and base of the quarterbacks that I grabbed out. Fun break, very fun break. We definitely dozed off on the last like 6 boxes there. But we had a bunch of heat in this. All right, we'll recap some finest here. I think this is probably the hobby case. Nah, this might actually be the delight case. I'll show all the cards. I'm only gonna probably yell out the autos because my voice is gone. Jalen McMillan, Charles Tillman, Michael Hall. This is definitely the delight. Malik Neighbors, Doug Williams, Xavier Leggett. Elway Moon, Dallas Turner, Marshall Falk, Jermaine Burton, Troy Smith, the red, Jacob Cowing. He had a heck of a break. Braylon Trice, Spencer Rattler, Chad Johnson. Yeah, he had another hit in there. I knew it. Jacob Cowing again. Malachi Corley, Billy Sims. Xavier Worthy, Roman Wilson, Antonio Freeman. Jason Elam, Bryce Young, Bucky Irving. On to our hobby case of finest. LeGarrette Blunt, Rattler. Jim Everett, Roman Wilson. Ray Davis, Irving Fryer. Cameron Kinchins, Mark Chmura. Brock Bowers, Craig Morton. Troy Smith. CJ Stroud on the Bombardiers. Johnny Wilson. Arian Foster, Johnny Wilson. All right, this was our delight. Chrome. Cole Bishop, Santana Moss, Frank Gore, Keon Coleman, Farius Robinson, Ben Sinot, Anthony Gold, Carter Bradley. The Helix, Jonathan Brooks. Hines Ward, Josh Cribbs, Antonio Freeman, Tavondre Sweat. Danny Amendola, Cameron Kinchins, Thurman Thomas, Adisa Isaac, Cooper DeJean, TJ Tampa. And our hobby case of Chrome. Jackson Powers Johnson, Thurman Thomas, Blake Corum, Troy Fontenot, Bruce Smith. Fuaga, D'Angelo Hall, Chad Johnson to 5, Drake May, Lad McConkey, Joe Theismann, Keyshawn Johnson, Xavier Worthy, Ricky Pearsall, Audric Estime, Andrew Whitworth, nice cool Let's Go Worthy, Devin Leary, Leroy Kelly, Junior Colson, Jalen Ford, the red, Michael Hall. Cards on the stands. We had the Dan Marino gold to 50. These are going to be pretty dusty. I got to wipe them off. Randy Moss auto to number to 25. The 101 super Jacob Cowing. Malik Neighbors on the redemption orange. Drake May on the auto. Bo Jackson gold to 50. Caleb Williams on the Prodigies. Caleb Williams on the orange wave redemption. Jaden Daniels green to 99. CJ Stroud on the orange to 25. We had the Peyton Manning orange auto to 25. Caleb Williams base auto. Caleb Williams on the Bombardiers in the hits of all hits on this one. Tom Brady 2 out of 5. Damn, I still can't believe we pulled that. That is absolutely phenomenal. 2 out of 5 red Brady. Holy shit, guys. All right, that's it for this one, guys. I don't think there's anything else that's going to go tonight. Have a wonderful night. How much is a Badger Buck worth? What do you mean Badger Buck? You mean your rewards? 100 points is $1. 1,000 points is $10. Yep. 100 points is $1. 1,000 is $10.